Okay,
$19.
just before you start thinking, wow, but conventions are cancelled. You can go to them. Yeah, I know. I even mentioned it in a video before. But because conventions are going to be happening again, hopefully in summer, I want to make a guide for you and mainly for me. Because, oh my god, is it hard to survive those. And I also need to make a plan for those I want to attend. So to start it off, let's just explain what conventions are really quick. Let's go back to July 1848. This is when the first convention was held, and it was called to discuss the civil and political rights of women. It's pretty cool that the first con was this far back in time, but to just explain it, cons are basically a place where people gather for a specific team and have fun. Mostly. It's funny that it went from discussing serious stuff to fucking furries. But let's just hop back in 2021 and talk about what you need to survive this place called convention. When you think about it, you go through a gate of hell when entering it. The bag! Your backpack will be the most important thing there. You will store everything you need in here. So let's just go over everything you need in your bag. Water. You will need a lot of water if you plan to be there from opening to closing. Sometimes there are free drinks, but I don't recommend you try to live off them. Don't trust me. Food. You should bring at least some decent snacks because the dining hall will be full of people and you will die of starvation before you can get to the food. Con book. This can be any notebook or a piece of paper stored in like a document board. You will need this if you find any people that you know or people that are kind of famous YouTubers, influencers, any type of stuff, like cosplayers, so you can get their signature or some. You will also need a pen. You will need this because not everyone you meet and want a signature from them will just have a pen. So bring one yourself and all problems are gone. Camera. You should take something you can take photos or videos with because you never know who you want to take a picture with. Or if you'll be like me at the next convention, you will record this whole hellhole. The next thing you'll need is for your camera slash phone, and it's a power bank. You will surely need at least 2 of these if you don't want your battery to die midway the whole thing. Con schedule. This thing is really important because it shows all the important events of the whole place. Also, one really important thing you need is money. I didn't think I'll have to mention this, but just to be sure. Bring as much as you can. Who cares if you won't be able to pay for your school next year? You need the Hanekawa Tsubasa figure, so yeah, money. You should probably take a first aid kit with you too, because you never know when you get stomped on by people running to be the first at the event stage. One thing that you will 100% need is a machete. You never know when a wild furry will run at you with the intent of killing. This happened to me on the last convention, and I would recommend taking the fucking machete. So now that we got that one covered, let's talk about how to actually get inside of the convention without dying helplessly. The first thing you need to do is be at the entrance at least 2 hours before the start, because it'll look like this. And not like this. When you arrive, just try to stay as close to the doors as possible because when they open up, you want to be inside first, or the wave of children and teens that don't give a single fuck about their surroundings will absolutely destroy your mind and body. Once you are in, don't celebrate yet. Try to run to the changing room and let the wholesome old lady put your jacket on the rack. After that, I congratulate you on surviving the first part of the convention. The second part is to try to enjoy the convention to the fullest. Try to get a look at everything interesting you can find. Spend your life savings on the body pillows and swimsuit figures, and try to meet your favorite influencers. And if you ever want to take a photo with a cosplayer or a so-called influencer, ask them politely, and don't just rush them with "take a photo with me, take a photo." Not even saying please, and then just try to figure out where to put your hands to not look weird as fuck. Just be nice to everyone there. Check out the events and try to win some prizes. You never know what you can get. And now for part 3 of your convention survival. Leaving the place. It is hard to leave most of the time, mainly because you just started having a lot of fun, because most of the people already left. But it's getting closer and closer to the closing time, and you have two choices. Leave peacefully, or stay there after closing time and get shot by the security. I want to tell you that there is only one right choice. Just leave and hope no one stole your jacket, because it's pretty chilly outside, like 7 p.m. Also, try to check if you have everything you brought with you, because it wouldn't be a good thing to realize you forgot something out there while already being halfway home, sitting in a tram. And now, you happily ride home with your new figures, posters, and your parents yelling at you for using all the next month's rent money. Is it a happy ending? I guess. It could have been better, but you made the most of it and enjoy your day. And now you can just hope that no one will knock on your door with an eviction notice.